Hello Wolfpack, this is Peglin Gaming here. Today we're going to be playing a game called Peglin. It is a Peglin roguelike deck builder, and today I've definitely played this game a little bit and I do enjoy it. And today we'll just start clean. I've done a lot of the unlocks and I'm going to play in this game, and it is definitely good to be back making videos. Hopefully everything's okay because old mic and I'm not sure. So how it works is you start off, depending on your character, you start off with a different relic. In this choice, we get more options for relics, except for our starting relic, which we get a choice of 3. I'm going to be taking an apple day, which makes my max health 15. Well, 15 more than was base. And I believe base is always 100. So instead of 115. As you can see, there's a lot of pegs on the board, and all you gotta do is just shoot. Nothing too complicated. You just shoot, depending on what you hit. You have your normal damage and your crit damage. And it's a lot of, at least starting wise, it's a lot of very similar gameplay, but that's what's fun about it. And then there's bombs, which you have to hit twice unless you have stuff to activate it, and they will do 50 base damage. So a lot of this, at least starting wise, probably won't be able to explain the best because there's a lot to explain, because, well, as you'll see after I do this combat, every combat you get a choice of a new orb, which costs money, which is what these yellow pegs are. They're coins. The more coins you collect, the more you can buy. Obviously, capitalism, at least. And it plays a lot like a normal roguelike. There's 3 acts, and yeah, as you see here. So this main character is like the jack of all trades character. He has a little something from everyone's pool. Of these, the pebble is your base orb, and for an orb, as you can see, it detonates and destroys stuff fast, and it has more damage. And I will probably go with generate orb here. And what this does, and I will upgrade it. What this does is every X amount of pegs hit, at least as it grows, it does more damage. I will be going to the right here, hopefully, to get a question mark, which can be, oh, well, it's random. I can get combat, or I can get something like this. Ooh. I'll do this. This gives a golden orb that every time it hits 3 pegs, at least when it starts, it does more and more damage. Alright, as you may kind of tell, some things have changed. I just looked back recording and realized this game's audio is a lot louder than my mic can pick me up. So I tweaked it a little bit so I'm now louder than it, hopefully. But as we'll play, you can see. Turn back up to speed. It's a lot of different, destroying enemies, beating them, and making money. So why not, you know? And depending on the enemies you're fighting, combat does change. I don't want any of these. Boulder Orb, it's AoE, but actually, depending on who I'm going against. The mole, ooh, I might want that. You know what, we'll take it. Just some AoE to get us going through all of this combat. And we'll go for another random. As I play this game more and more and do more and more videos on it, I'll start explaining stuff better, especially when I take them. But, so, as you'll see, every 6 pegs hit, it'll apply the slime, which zaps and hits other slimes when hit. So yeah, I'll be playing. I hope be making videos at least once once a day, if not like a video every day, and missed every couple of days just because work and all that. But it's good to be back. A lot has definitely happened. That's for sure. But yeah, hopefully everything goes good. No idea if how many people actually see this. But so now what this does is every 2 pegs. Before it was every 3. So hopefully it makes a lot more money. Again, we're just gonna go for money. But next, oh, okay. So we'll shake the tree. What it does is gives me an egg, which can be made into something strong. Will it? Who knows? Because it comes down to a lot of RNG. I'll just skip that, which every time you have one skip until a new like round, I guess, or new peg shot. So now I could discard another orb. Will I? Might as well. This is overall just better than the stone, so I'll be able to utilize it better. Now, 51 gold. Let's see, 57. Yeah, could have been better, but my accuracy wasn't the greatest. Yeah, so yeah, as play at the end of every chapter, I guess you could say, you have a boss, which tests your deck and sees kind of like how well are you doing, which hopefully I'm able to defeat it, so I can actually turn this into a video, which if you're watching, I have, obviously, and you'll tell by the video length, it's definitely not a short video, because Peglin is definitely a longer game that you have to devote a nice chunk of time to. But yeah, I'll be probably uploading once a day, if not more, or hopefully not more, because, well, not hopefully not more, but probably not more, because that's a lot of recording and editing and everything else that YouTube actually has to do. But luckily for y'all, you don't have to sit here, watch everything, unless you want to, which hopefully you do. Try and make a lot of content for everyone. My target audience will probably, won't say kids, maybe like teens and more young adults, or, well, whoever wants to watch it. Obviously I'm not going to be swearing or anything like that. Let's take the Swolt Orb. What this does is every time it hits a peg, it adds, so now every peg I hit guarantees some damage. And I have all these slight shaft potion. Every time I refresh the board, hits a peg that looks like that, it'll crit and giving me the second number. Inconspicuous ring, just these bomb things add more damage. And Knife's Edge, when I'm low on health, like in this scenario, it's a guaranteed crit. Take this, so I don't have to play Scaredy Cat, and I'll go down that way. I should have probably healed, but we'll probably do that. So yeah, as you see, as it hits, it leaves a 2 on there. And if I can snipe a refresh, now I can hit those again, which you will see. I just realized this really ain't gonna be good for my boulder, or this combat, because everything's in the air, and this thing, as it says, can only target the ground, which is definitely a yikes for me. nice to see as you start off, you get 2 refreshes and 2 crit, or 1 crit. Is it 1 crit? I believe it's 1 crit. And then do this, we're gonna upgrade my bolt orb, so it does more damage. Alright, you can only heal once per thing, and I'm gonna go right, because I don't think I can take another elite fight. But yeah, okay, so what these do is refreshing punch. Every refresh will activate all, like, hit every orb around it, which is good synergy for this. But duplication station, every 4 shots I shoot gives multi-ball, which, well, you'll just see what that means when you do combat. So obviously I do have to fire 4 orbs first. I don't even know if I'll be able to, because this is definitely gonna do some work damage-wise. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. I'll probably be playing roguelikes on this channel, or just other things I find interesting. Just a lot of stuff to kind of keep me busy, and, well, I know I'll have at least family support me. If other people do, need to heal first. If other people do, and thank you for doing that if you're not a family member of mine and you're watching. Personally, I want to thank you, and I hope you can enjoy. If there's anything you want, just put that in the comments. I'll read them, check them, comment on your comments, and if I think I agree with what you suggest playing. If not, oh well, sorry about that. Alright, so what these do is, Rallying Heart, every orb I have in deck increases that end healing where I can pay for it by 1%. And this gives me those question marks more likely to be treasure chests, which in turn means more relics, and in turn means more power. And these, Round Guard, every time I reload and refresh my whole deck, I can't get hit, which is good. And if entering the first peg I hit, automatically gets 10 damage. And if I hit all these bombs, I get another choice of relics. Obviously it's hard, you have to kind of have a setup for it. So you know what, we're going to start off, hopefully, with getting some good amount of money. Oh yeah, so like that, it just procced. It gave 2 orbs this time instead of just the one that normally shoots. And there is some synergies, a lot of relics, and a lot of orbs too, just have multi-ball on them. I'll probably do also, I'm bouncing all over the place with my conversations. I'll also probably be doing a lot of I might stream on YouTube or Twitch in the future, not so certain about that, but maybe. We'll have to see. And this is the boss. As you see, he has his health bar down here instead of above him. It's always fun. Ooh, that was a good orb to have duplicated. But yeah, so he's definitely a lot tankier. The mole special, there's an effect called blind, which makes it every blind they have 1% chance of not hitting their attack. He can't get blind, so obviously I'm not doing a blind build, so that's not going to matter too much, at least not with this level. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I need to pay attention so I know what I'm doubling. 90 damage. So this orb obviously is just strong if you crit. I didn't crit. It wasn't strong. Obviously. Boss battles, similarly to like how elites worked, they do. Oh, hopefully end with this. Oh wait, no, this is just all gonna soak into the tree. Now we'll end this. Just like that. So obviously I healed full, ending. I'm gonna do it on my dag orb. So I kind of have some love. Then at the end you get a special relic, which are good and bad, except for this one. This just summons squirrels every time you hit pegs, which is a good, strong start. Now, this is Act 2. This castle, hopefully they add new places. I know that they mentioned they're going to eventually. But, yeah, so obviously it's just kind of guaranteed I'm gonna go from the starting area to here to the ending area, which I won't spoil quite yet. So yeah, so like that, it summoned another squirrel. This might be not the best, because, yeah, so it's just gonna slowly tick down. Okay, so the wall, I don't have to worry about HP, it's just insta-kill. It's either gonna insta-kill me, or I'll live. So, you don't have to worry about healing this thing in this level, which is nice. As you can see, those of you who know me know what I look like. I will be doing faceless, just for entertainment. No. Yeah, if you're ever interested in the games, I'd suggest checking them out. They're definitely super fun, and I should have actually checked seeing which was the best way to go in this scenario. But, oh well, that is my fault, and my fault alone. But, this first video on Peglin, holy orbs, I'll probably will record a lot more of this game than normal, as we'll take an Orbsium, which then we'll upgrade. What Orbsium does is every peg it hits, it activates the peg, and it's like it hits it multiple times, even though it only touches it once. I'm not going to take any of these, just because it's self-damage, and I don't really have a build for the other two, which I will definitely be taking when we play a different character. So this is a shop. The shop always gives you an option to remove an orb, which, as you play, will definitely be happening. And that gives you choices of relics and other, like, orbs. And if you haven't guessed, obviously that's another thing you use your money on. Which is why getting this Belectrum early, and Belectrum's a super new orb. Getting that early is definitely nice. Because, ooh, nice. But definitely is a good orb to get early on, because, yeah, you make a lot more money getting this. Obviously, I'm not going to shoot the egg, because I could get lucky with the egg. The egg, it takes a question mark node in this area. I should have shot my bolt orb. I should have skipped and done bolt orb, but oh well, I'll do some damage here. Guarantees it does everything. Alright, I think I'll... No, I'm just gonna upgrade Orbsium one more time, and then we'll just go continue forward. But yeah, Peglin, I'd say, super fun game. And, oh yeah, and the relic I just picked up, every time I hit an enemy it applies Spinfection 2, which Spinfection, for every charge, it does 1 poison. So, I basically get a poison, or 10 poison, but they lose 10 at the end of turn. We'll take grabby hands because I think that synergizes with bolt orb. I'm not so sure. If it doesn't, then I kind of regret that. But ooh, okay. I have turtle, or I have turtle. I don't know where I came up with that name. Usually a lot of these are puns, but what this does is every option I get, and I'm going to question mark. Hopefully get the chef, which is for the egg. Nope. But I will take this duplication to duplicate my Orbseum. Because that's probably going to become my damage thing. And we'll get rid of another pebble. And yeah, obviously the egg was useless to me. So yeah, like as you saw before, I had... So yeah, see, it hits it like it hits it 3 times. Or 4 times, actually. Ooh, a good multi-ball. Getting more pluses dealt to this. Ooh, and okay, that's a bad round, but good thing. Go for some money now, which was, that was horrible run out. Definitely could have been better. But yeah, this video will probably just be this gameplay. If I do more videos, obviously I'll put probably a little bit more editing into it. Make sure it's not going to be at least like an hour-long video, which I'm feeling this video might be. If not, at least 40-something minutes. There we go. So yeah, now I have 5 orbs to pick from. Which of these? No, I'll take another Swoltorb. And then I have no reason to heal. Alright. Ooh. Critimalis, Fleece, every crit stack. So crits, we'll do the second number. Then I think... Oh yeah. So like if I get 2 here, now it'll do... If I hit both crits, then I'll do 3 for every peg I had hit. And so on and so forth. Which is really good. Ooh, okay, so that's 2. Oh, which is actually synergy with White Shaft Potion, because every... I'm not going for money here. that's a funeral. But every thing is now, like, refreshes are also crits, which means more damage. And crits, obviously, as you can tell, move every spot, refreshes don't. Unless I get a certain relic that moves them. Or something, or if there are a few orbs, which every shot moves it. That was a... Of course one gets stuck there. It's a really good thing, though. And this build is definitely a strong one. It's usually you're not supposed to be able to defeat him this easily. So yeah, and as you can tell, it scales. Like the previous boss had, what was that, 600 something HP, and this has 7,000. So yeah, there is definitely scaling in this. I'm just gonna throw a pebble. Build-wise, there's a few things I could see me taking. Not many, but there's a few things I could see myself taking. Obviously, I'm gonna explain more characters as we play more, though. Okay, yep, that's one. Poltergeist. What that does is true AoE. It hits everything truly. All these... You know what? We'll take this. It means... So, Gift Keeps on Giving is definitely one of the better relics, at least in my opinion. What it does, it makes every peg durable, which means instead of hitting it once to destroy it, I have to hit it 3 times, which, especially with some of my upgrade stuff, is really good. Is there anything else that I've noticed? Probably, if I get rid of anything else, it's definitely gonna be, obviously we're gonna start with getting rid of that. I'm gonna probably get rid of the pebble and the boulder. this. Oh, nope. I was hoping to get this off so I can get some money, but nope. Obviously I'm not going to upgrade that because I'm going to eventually get rid of it. Yeah, it's just a funny game. Ooh, okay. Early start on this. I like that. Ooh. And yeah, there's achievements in this game, so for those achievement hunters out there, you can do that. Do it for that. Ooh, this is another new orb. Obviously I'll take it. What it does is makes it so if enemies hit me, they can't hit me for as much. Alright, now I gotta figure out if there's... Oh, wait, and we're not gonna do this. We're gonna see if there's a shop later on. If there is, it's good. Ooh, okay. What he does is a free thing. Either an upgrade or remove. Obviously, I'm gonna remove the pebble because I don't want that. Shop light. So there's a shop here. I'll probably try to get at least enough to remove an orb. If I can remove an orb, that would be great too. And that's a 2. Okay. So yeah, like that, it's everything, even if it was in the ground or in the air. Unlike other things, which, well, unlike specifically Bolt Orb, hits just the ground. Is this even a good shot? Yeah, might as well just get rid of one of these guys. I want to see. Oh yeah, so this was not worth it. I mean, there's a couple relics I could get that would make it worth it, but I don't have either of them, so having any of the relics that would help. So not worth it. I would just take some heals. I'll go this direction. One more chance to get some money. Oof, not the thing I want. I could take on an elite easily. I think I could beat this. Maybe not this guy. Okay, this is fine. I should actually target him. Yeah, so each elite is different from each other. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, and that triggers the crit a lot. I gotta figure out where I want to go. I might go here. 4 question marks is definitely a lot of damage. Oh, and red bombs. Bombs do 50. Red bombs do 150. But on the flip side, they also do either 2 or 3 damage to you. Ouch. Hopefully I can kill here, or I'm not gonna win this. Yeah. There we go. Get a heal. Ooh. You know what? We'll take Oboe. Always a nice relic. What it does is I take 1 less damage in general, which with those slimes is gonna be good. Ooh. Beckoning crit, because what it does every 11 coins, as it says, gives me a crit. Well, invest all that money. Every 11 coins triggers a crit, which is actually useless in this fight. The orbs themselves are good in this fight, but relics not so much. I will heal again. Hopefully I can get something useful here. Or if ooh, I'll take the dangerous die. What it does is randomizes my damage from either 3 less than what it is, or 5, or 3 more than what it was. Okay, this works because I would guaranteed the crit. Which die either can help me or make me hate at the decision of ever picking it up. And yeah, as you can tell, I love this. it definitely is useful. Oh, base damage. Oh wow, that was an interesting randomization, I guess. Obviously, we heal again. Yeah, it's like this. This does give multi-ball. Not gonna take it, but it does do multi-ball. Which is always good. Big thing with multi-ball though is it doesn't do like damage. They never have like super strong hitting multi-ball. Well, that's another thing with poltergeist. If it goes up, it also hits orbs and goes through them, like kind of like a ghost. Multi-ball, again, it's good and bad. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but on the flip side, it has multiple balls thrown. And final boss time. There's one of 3 final bosses. This one, which everyone calls the Minesweeper boss, as you can tell. The QR code, which hopefully we see another time, and then the dragon. QR, and all of them have their own fun mechanic. Like this, it's Minesweeper. So like this, obviously, like this tells me there's a green in one of these squares. More than 3 because these are what's sharing, and I just one-shot the boss. And that is Peglin. Hopefully this worked, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.